Now, how do we beat the last ramble? Because on that ramble, were we somewhere special? And we are somewhere special today, but it's special for a different reason. This place brings back some really great memories. So why don't you join me for this ramble? We're going to talk about the energy, pull some cards, and discuss what we need to discuss. Let's take a trip down memory lane. I'm looking forward to this one. So where actually are we? Well, we're nowhere special today. Now, when I say special, I mean special by normal people's counts. This is just a nice little walk. So why am I so excited about being here? It's because I know this spot really well. Not many of you would know this, but I used to be a dog walker. And this used to be one of the spots that we used to love to come and walk the dogs. I don't miss that job, but I miss the dogs. We had such a lovely little group of them. A really great pack where all of the energies matched. They just bounced off each other, you know? And I don't know why, but I wanted to come back down here today. I haven't been to this spot in, 2, 3 years? So it does feel really good to be back. But the problem is, I feel empty-handed. Normally when we come down here, we got a whole pack of dogs with us. Today, it's just me. Now, there's also another small reason why I came here today, and that's because my feet. Well, kind of. I want to put my feet in a river. Damn, it's windy today. And the river is down that way. Is it the closest river that I have to me? No. Is it the same river and there's not really much difference? Yeah, basically. Could I have gone somewhere a lot closer to home? Yeah. But would that place bring back as many fond memories? No. So all of this just to put my feet in a river. Yeah. If that's what I want to do today, that's what I'm going to do today. But I want to talk about the energy, because that's the reason why I'm here today. I can't help but feel that something new is starting. There's a kind of build-up energy, if you know what I mean. Not everybody is going to be able to feel this energy, and you might be feeling something totally different right now. Listen to that. There's a reason for it. But I myself, I'm feeling a bit fired up at the moment. A lot of things are coming out. A lot of things are being worked very hard on. And pretty soon, you're going to be able to see those things. There's actually a good chance that when you're watching this video, those things will already be in motion. I can't get over how stunning it is. Look at this. It's why we always used to love bringing the dogs down here. And right down there, that's where the river is. It's going to be our final destination, that one. So the energy. I do feel like it is changing. A lot of the past rambles we talked about going slow, noticing the healing that's going on, just taking your time. And for me personally at the moment, obviously everybody will be different, but I can feel myself starting to build up. Doesn't mean that I'm throwing myself into everything all at once, but what it does mean is that my focus is changing. That energy that the focus carries, that is changing. And I feel like I'm gaining a lot of clarity at the moment. The things that I've actually got coming up, there is a hell of a lot changing, and you have to move with that change, but not rush. We're still not panicking. There's no need to. You're exactly where it is that you're meant to be. And can I just mention something? Some of these plans have been in my head for well over a year, but I haven't always felt like then is the right time to focus on it. I just kept it in the back of my head, carrying on adding ideas to it as ideas came in, knowing that I don't have to panic make this thing. I don't have to rush. I can take my time. If it didn't happen last week, that's okay. It will happen if it's meant to happen. And then you take a step, one tiny little action. Come on. This used to be one of my favorite little bits because it's a massive open space and the dogs used to just go nuts over here. Let me show you. So this was it. And I know it looks very dry now, but in winter, this used to be just bog. They absolutely loved it. They'd run all the way down here They would just have an absolute field day. And there's a little divot over there somewhere. And we used to have 2 dogs, Jet and Indy. Now, they were both labs, and they were 2 of the best labs I had ever seen. They were so good. Jet was very young, very puppy energy. Indy was a little bit older, a little bit slower. And you guys know labs, they love water. So coming down here in winter with the massive boggy puddles, they used to have an absolute field day, which made drying them when we got back to the van eventful. And coming back to this, it's proper making me smile. Oh, I didn't realise there were some cows. And I know we were talking about the energy, about how I can feel this shift coming. It's okay if you don't feel that, by the way. Maybe go back and watch a previous ramble. Have a little look and see which one you're drawn to. Because although I feel the energy changing, you might not. And I need you to acknowledge that. Whatever speaks to you during this ramble today, listen to it. Accept where you're at. You don't have to be where I'm at. I don't want you to be. But if you feel that call to do something, to get up and do something that would make you happy, maybe it's in an area that you've been wanting to put some energy for quite some time, take a little tiny step. It only has to be small, but they do add up to a hell of a lot. And only you can do this. I need you to understand that. We're not meant to do everything all at once. We're meant to do it when it feels right. And that is what I want you to listen out for. Hello, you beauty.
Hello. Hello, you beauty.
Aha. Our first sign of aqua. The doggies used to love this bit as well, because it's just bog. They used to love it in there. If I want to walk this bit, shoes are going to have to come off. Now that is better. We made it! My feet are in the river. Oh. Oh my God, that's so nice. And I think with the heat at the moment, you can't not fight the urge to come and stand in a river. Showing the stones are sharp, man. Okay, so I need to find a spot, because today I brought out some tarot cards. My favorite kind of tarot cards. And I'd love to be able to sit. Ah, my bag! I'd love to be able to sit with my feet in the river. Oh, that's a little bit deep. Oh! Oh, that was deeper than I thought. Okay, maybe we go around the long way. Now, with the reading today, I'm definitely going to be listening. I'm listening most of the time, but today I am definitely listening. Oh, I found our spot. Nice little comfy spot. So in here, I've got my Lightseers Tarot. And considering this was a bit of a personal ramble today, I felt like the Lightseers was needed. I've got a very clear intention for the cards. For those of us that are taking steps, for those of us that need a little bit of guidance, what is it that we need to hear today? Tell you what, this is not a bad way to spend a Monday, you know? A little bit of this. Now, I don't want to drop a card in there. Shall we do some old-fashioned splits? I think we should. For those of us that are taking steps at the moment, those of us that are following our calling, looking after ourselves, what is it that we need to carry forward? And I want to go... quite close to the bottom, I think. That's so funny. Okay, let's get another one. Where else do I want to go? I mean, we went quite close to the bottom last time. Let's go for the top. You know how we were talking about how the energy's picking up? I think that's what the cards have just confirmed. There's 2 knight cards in there. One more. Let's go middle. Let's go middle. Around about there. One very clear message today. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and Justice. Yeah, I did tell you it was one hell of a spread. With a very clear message indeed. Oh, there's loads of little fishies around me. Hey, fishies! Why are they not swimming away? Whoa. Now, I want to start with our Knight of Wands. Because, yeah, I do talk about the energy. I do talk about giving it effort. But also just up there, I was saying that if you don't feel called, if there's something else you're meant to be putting your energy into right now, you need to put your energy into that. These cards, although they talk about energy, movement, and speed, it's not necessarily in the same thing for me as it is for you. Yours might be in healing. Yours might be little tiny actions for taking rest. You might be planning. You might be finishing. You might be doing a hell of a lot. But only give that energy, which there's a lot of energy on this card, with the drum and the wands all on fire. That gorgeous black stallion in the back there, guiding you, giving you that energy. And not to mention the colors on this card, full of oranges and reds, passion and movement. Even if you can't see any of that movement, I need you to trust it, that maybe that energy that you're about to give is just around the corner. Because that's where we get into the Knight of Swords. As we're talking about swords, we're talking about our thoughts. Now's the time to run with those thoughts. Don't shoot any idea down, because you never know when you're going to need that idea. And combined with the Knight of Wands, that is a powerful combination. Your actions and your energy being aligned with your ideas. You don't have to do it all at once, but I think you know what to put that energy into. Because with the Justice card, this is time for you. And what I mean by that is you might be somebody who's very happy to give their energy, very happy to share. But these ideas, those actions that you want to put in, they have to be yours. They have to come from you. Now, your plans might benefit other people. Your plans might have other people involved, but it's here to serve your energy. The scales might have felt like that, doing for everybody else, living for everybody else. Not anymore. There's a reason why this is changing. And the only thing I want to say is please let it change. Give it a chance. Take one tiny little action today and see how that encourages your ideas moving forward. Because the scales might have been like that, but they're now returning to normal. But you have to help. You have to give the energy when you feel called to give that energy. You have to listen to those thoughts, those ideas. And then probably the biggest one, justice. I know it's not always easy, doing it for you, I mean. It doesn't always feel the most natural. Sometimes it can feel downright alien to do for us. I need you to see how much of an impact this is going to have. Hello? Hello? Okay. Leave the camera. But it's always worth giving it a try. If it comes up, please go for it. Oh, yes. That's so nice. Hello? Hello? Ah, hello, little one. I told you how much they love it down there. There's like a barrage of doggies that have now come down to the river to cool off. But I can't stop thinking about those cards. Those cards couldn't have been more perfect. I don't need you to rush. I don't need you to panic. And if you're one of those people that sits there and goes, but I don't know what I want to do, I need you to listen out for callings. I think callings is probably the best way that we can put it. Because once we hear that calling, it's very, very difficult to ignore. And that's what I need you to keep an eye out for. It's okay if today you don't do anything to do with your dreams. But the only thing I want you to promise me is that tomorrow, if something comes up that is to do with your dreams, then I need you to do it. Doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to be groundbreaking. It just has to be something. And that's how we start. That's how we get to where we want to get to. So don't overwhelm yourself. that isn't going to help anybody. If you get a call like me to come and put your feet in a river, come and put your feet in the river, would you? The energy is changing. And I think we just need to be a bit patient, a little bit understanding. Also, how many of you did I just trigger with that P word? Patience. I know it might seem hard doing it for you. Little tiny effort, okay? If something is important to you today, that might be something simple as sitting outside in the sunshine with a coffee. You've got to do that for you, okay? Nobody can judge whether it's too big or too small. I'm talking about your actions. It's not down to them, it's down to you. I appreciate you coming on this quest with me today. The quest to dunk le feet into the river. Quest completed. Shoes can go down there, and you can come in down here. I think I might just sit for a little while and reminisce about this place. Remember how different things were back then. How much I've changed. How much everything has changed. And let me know whether you can feel that change down in the comments. Have you been doing more at the moment? Have you actually been resting and healing? Do you feel that energy coming up? That's what I want to know. But thank you for listening today. Now I'm going to stay a little while, but I'll see you in the next one.